Oh, Koopa Kid slash Baby Bowser, how Nintendo had brought you into the Mushroom Kingdom in 1998 has treated you with respect by giving you a myriad of roles to partake in to aid Bowser in his plans, have been a very loyal minion to Bowser throughout many years, only to be chewed up and spit out by Bowser Jr., ultimately replacing you indefinitely. If you don't remember this character, it's understandable because he used to be an integral part of the Mario Party franchise for a very long time. Let's go back to when it all started, shall we? It's 1998, and the game introduced us to this funny looking mini Bowser clone on Eternal Star. He seemed to be very loyal to the king himself, and acted as the board star giver if the player could beat him in a dice block contest. The first game didn't really feature them all that much, but it was a good starting point overall for them and made a decent impression on the player. Fast forward to a year with Mario Party 2, these guys have been given much more prominent roles, who appear on every board as the opposite of a Toad Star Space. You must pay him 5 coins every time you pass him because he simply demands it. Koopa Kid also appears in every item minigame to mess with the player, and even transforms him into Bowser, who steals all of whoever he passes coins when a player gets the Bowser Bomb item. As you can see, Nintendo has recognized this character's brilliance and has given them much more attention in 2, as he's pretty much everywhere now. Fast forward to Mario Party 3, where he appears even more than before. He's a shopkeeper who sells specific items. He asks questions and gives you items. He appears in more minigames as obstacles, etc. It's nice to see him obtain more roles than before, making him more and more relevant with each passing game. Fast forward to Mario Party 4, he has been promoted to being one of the actual hosts of the game. He takes over when you select the Bowser board and explains the minigames and board's functions and such, and is heavily involved in the final boss fight of the game, where he attacks alongside with his twin brother. He also appears in the shop as a shopkeeper again, but only in the Bowser board this time. It's crazy how we went from being a seemingly one-time character to being promoted to a host of a board. What an honor. Moving on to 5, and he's actually a playable character this time. Back then, this was a big deal because there weren't too many playable villain characters other than Wario and Waluigi, so it was pleasant seeing this change of pace. 5 introduced the Koopa Kid trio, who come in blue, red, and green respectively, and primarily serve as the main baddies of story mode. I always like how they split Koopa Kid into 3, creating unique clones with separate personalities. Fast forward to 6, and he's playable once again, but there isn't anything too different from 5 in terms of what roles he has. Fast forward to Mario Party Advance, who appears in many minigames and messes with the player and such in true Koopa Kid fashion. There isn't anything too different here, and he isn't playable anymore. Fast forward to 7, he's still not playable, but in exchange has even more roles in every board than before. For starters, he has his own dedicated orb space, which serve as mini Bowser spaces that mess with the players. The triplets appear yet again, and cause mayhem in every Bowser minigame. Koopa Kid is involved in more happening space events like Neon Heights, Bowser's Enchanted Inferno, etc. But that's all about to come to a screeching halt because fast forward to Mario Party 8, and he's written out completely. After all these years of loyalty, they just abandoned him in favor of Bowser Jr. because they didn't want people confusing him with Koopa Kid. I guess I understand why they did that, but they could have at least made him a minor character who just appears in minigames, but they couldn't even do that. To make matters worse, in the Mario Party games like Superstars and the Top 100, where Koopa Kid was supposed to appear, he's been ultimately replaced by Bowser Jr., and we're supposed to pretend he's never existed in the first place, like they're trying to gaslight us. It's sad because it was very apparent Nintendo liked this character because of all the different roles they gave him and funny dialogue he had over the years. I guess it just goes to show that no matter how much time and effort you put into a company, they will always replace you at any given time despite your loyalty. Let that be a lesson to value and love yourself because no one else will. Hopefully Koopa Kid will come back in some way or form in the future, but until then, thank you for watching. Do you think Bowser Jr. is a better replacement for Koopa Kid or not? Please like and subscribe if you want to for more videos like these.